That's it for us tonight. Jake Tapper's one-on-one interview with Bill Maher starts now.
In this era of tribal politics, comedian Bill Maher doesn't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican.
The truth isn't always 50-50.
Would you welcome, please, Bill Maher?
His decades at the crossroads of politics and comedy has given him an insight political consultants and bookies would die for. From this in 2015.
All those people who say Donald Trump could not go all the way, I don't think they're right.
To this just a few years later.
I don't think he's leaving. Even if he loses the election in 2020.
Tonight, Bill Maher looks ahead to 2024 and Trump's odds now.
Do you think he's going to get the nomination, and do you think he can beat Joe Biden?
And Maher doesn't hold back about President Biden or the Democrats either.
Democrats sometimes can take it too far.
He gives us his unfiltered take
How do you define wokeness?
on cancel culture, religion, and one of his favorite hobbies.
So you're a connoisseur of weed. I think that's fair to say.
I would think it's very fair.
From real time to prime time, this is a CNN one-on-one special. Welcome to a CNN Primetime special, one-on-one with Bill Maher. I'm Jake Tapper in Washington, back from a sit-down with a man who isn't afraid to take on, well, anything. Bill Maher has been a figure in the world of political comedy for more than 40 years, and he doesn't seem to care who's in power or whether his opinion's unpopular. He still hits the road for stand-up shows across the country, and he's currently the host of Real Time with Bill Maher on HBO, which, like CNN, is owned by Warner Brothers Discovery. This hour, you'll hear Maher's takes on the next race for the White House, the state of comedy, and what he calls cancel culture. But first, we talked about how he got started in comedy and how he has become the great predictor of Donald Trump.
So thanks so much for doing this.
Hey, pleasure.
So a lot of people might not know that your dad was actually in the news biz.
Yeah.
I mean, your mom was a nurse, but your dad was in the news business. And I'm wondering how much you think that might have had an effect on the fact that you do very news-oriented comedy.
Tremendously. I think it was a great advantage. First of all, he was also funny. And you'll find this a lot with comedians, that